Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. So today I thought I would do the Instagram tag. I've seen it going around a little bit, and since it's my favorite social network, I thought it'd be fun to do it as well. So I have the questions here on my iPad. Let's get started. What is your Instagram name? It's Tiny Telescope. I will put a link here if you want to go follow. When did you start your Instagram account? I don't know the exact date, but I can pinpoint it pretty specifically fall 2011 because I remember I was doing my exchange semester here in the US at Brandeis, and one of my classmates told me about it because he was posting like these very cool filter pictures, and I asked him how he got them, so that's how I started my Instagram account. What was the first picture that you posted on Instagram? This one. And actually, this is funny, this is happy hour at Brandeis University. Probably the day off, if not a few days after I opened my account. The date here is September 2nd, 2011, so yeah, about that time. How often do you post pictures? Not as often as I would like to. I would love to post at least once a day, if not more. And I honestly have more than enough pictures because I take a lot of pictures. It's more the captions. I get like writer's block. If I'm like down or in a bad mood, or even sometimes just I don't know what to say, I just won't post a picture if I don't have a caption. I know it's silly and a lot of people post pictures without captions, but somehow I feel weird doing that. So right now I post only a few times a week. What is your least favorite photo on Instagram? I'm assuming they're referring to pictures that I have posted. This one. I have never deleted a picture from my Instagram. This one would be the first one I would delete if I did go and delete pictures. I just don't know what went through my mind when I posted this. This is just bad. What picture do you have the most likes on? This one. I think I have 123 likes, at least that's how much it has as I'm shooting this. This is a picture that I took in Cape Cod back in 2014, and I kind of changed the color a little bit and posted it not that long ago actually, because I found it in one of my hard drives when I was doing some spring cleaning. Do you have Instagram pet peeves? Not really. I would say that for a while, people using stock photos would really annoy me. More because I enjoy looking at original content, but I also realize, and you know, when you're a brand or you're working for a brand, it's not always easy to have a lot of content, so I have come to accept stock photos, even though I've seen some people sharing the exact same photo for different things, but I don't really care anymore, so I wouldn't say that I have pet peeves on Instagram. What type of accounts do you follow? That is not like a straight answer. I follow so many different types of accounts. I love following lifestyle, but I also love following art. Like illustrators are one of my favorite things to follow because it gives me inspiration and motivation to do art myself. I love like inspirational accounts. Obviously people that I've been following on YouTube since, you know, some of them since 2007. I love following them on Instagram. Even some brands, I also follow brands. I work in social media marketing, so obviously I'm also very curious and interested in seeing what, you know, brands are doing on social media, particularly brands that are successful on social media. So I follow all sorts of accounts. I also follow some fitness accounts like photographers, videographers, travel accounts. Like I can't say just one. Is your Instagram private or public? Obviously, if I'm doing this video, my Instagram is public. I do have another Instagram that is private where I put pictures of my family, and that one I want to keep private for obvious reasons. What are your favorite pictures that you have posted? That's another tough one because usually if I post a picture on Instagram, it's either because it's a memory that, you know, is dear to my heart, or it is a picture that I'm proud of. So it's very hard to choose only a few. I've narrowed down to 5, and I hope I didn't miss any, but I will say these are my 5 favorite pictures that I have posted. What is your most recent post? This one. Do you do anything with your Instagram photos? I do not. My Instagram photos are on my Instagram, but I have been thinking about printing some of them to see how that comes out. Or even, I kind of miss posting on my blog, so I was like thinking that maybe a fun blog post could be, you know, the top 9 photos of the month or something like that. So I am looking into doing more with my Instagram photos than just having them on Instagram. By the way, if you have any suggestions or like what do you do with your Instagram photos, leave it in the comments below, I'm curious. Show us the last thing that you ate on Instagram. I don't really post pictures of food. I used to back in 2013, I think, but I don't really anymore. So I will answer this as this is the most recent picture with food in it. If you could only follow 5 accounts, which ones will you choose? That's a mean one. I can't choose just 5. Yeah, I can't choose just 5. I mean, I'll show you 5 of my favorite accounts. Does that count? If you could swap your account with someone else's, which account would you choose? That's another very tough one. Particularly because one of the things that I struggle with on Instagram is choosing a theme, like the aesthetics of the Instagram feed. Because I like it when it looks pretty. I'm a very visual person, so I do pay attention to that. And most of the people that I follow have a very pleasing aesthetics on their Instagram. Like that to me is something that I do look for when I'm following people. So there's a few accounts that I absolutely love their aesthetics, and I find it very inspiring. If it had been 6 months ago, I would have probably been telling you an account that has a lot of white, because that's something that seems to have first a lot of success on Instagram, statistically speaking, but I also find it very relaxing to see. But then as time goes by, I'm starting to find that a lot of people are using that type of aesthetics, and it's getting a little bit boring and unpersonal. It just feels like everybody's doing the same thing, so I'm actually starting to enjoy more people who have a more original aesthetics. I like more textures. So here are a few accounts that I love and wouldn't mind swapping with. Is there a person that you tend to post the most pictures of? Me? That sounds so narcissistic. If you go to my Instagram, you will notice that pictures of me are actually not really that prevalent on my Instagram account. Mainly because I'm not always comfortable with the way I look on pictures. So I tend to post a lot more pictures of landscapes and cityscapes. And my husband hates being taken pictures of, so I don't feature him very often either. He usually prefers to be behind the camera. But yeah, I think that if I had a dog, that would definitely be the person that I would take the most pictures of. I consider dogs as persons. I'm that kind of person. So this was the Instagram tag. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did it, let me know in the comments below so I can go check yours out. I always love watching tag videos. I find them extremely entertaining. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!